Hey, expats and travelers alike. I'm Josh with Expats Everywhere.
And I'm Kaylee.
And we are coming to you live from our home here in Porto, Portugal. We've been here 6 months in Portugal. The YouTube channel is growing like crazy. And today we are here to share some pastries with you guys. We've picked up 5 different pastries. They're mini pastries. And then we've also picked up a box of select port wines to try out and also answer some questions about life here in Portugal and whatever else is thrown our way. If you guys throw your comments in the chat box, we will try to get to them. If for some reason your question doesn't get answered, then feel free to just pop it in the comment section after the video ends, and we will answer that via typing.
And a quick shout out to all of our subscribers. We have passed 25,000K, so we want to say thank you. And if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, join the community.
What are you doing? Let's go. So we already have some people that are chiming in. Marlis is here bright and early.
From Santa Barbara.
From Santa Barbara. Things are looking good. Oh,
Marlis
early.
Yay. Hitting the goal of 25K. Thanks, Marlis.
Thanks. That's an awesome super sticker there.
Yes.
And we have agreed that it is a pear.
Yes, it's a pear. Josh thought it was an avocado, but definitely
avocado
a pear.
fan.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
So,
it looks like a pear, I think.
Raul is here as well. Hey, Raul. It's good to see you.
Hola.
Melinda's here. John. Hey, Todd. Who else do we have? Yes. And there's also an Ola
Natalie.
From Florida.
Hey, Natalie. Natalie, Christy. Hey, it's Eddie on Christy's account.
Okay. What's up, Eddie? All right. So we do have some pastries here. Kaylee's going to show you guys and get those in here. We have 10, but there's 5 different types of pastries, and we'll have, one each.
Okay. So well, let me talk about it because I picked them out.
Yeah, explain this.
I picked them out, and I am a chocolate lover. So some of these I probably wouldn't choose, but I wanted to get a variety, show you guys a variety. And I know not everyone is in love with chocolate like I am. So trying something new, I probably would never try one of these. This one right here.
It doesn't look good.
But I thought we'll go for it. When I went in there, practicing Portuguese, he did tell me all of them.
Here, I'll hold
these.
In
Portuguese. And I don't really remember how to say any of them. This one definitely had chocolate, something chocolate. So if you are one of our Portuguese people watching and you know what some of these are, I don't know. I think that some of them are pretty traditional. This one's a Jesuita. We know that one. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Jesuita. We definitely know that one because we see that around. But other than that, I can't remember what they are. So if you want to chime in on what the names are when we're eating them, that would be helpful.
Yes. And how did we get here? Well, we got here because, yes, the 25K, but last week I put in the community tab, give us your ideas. How are we going to celebrate this 25K with you all? And we had a lot of suggestions, a lot of pastry was thrown in there, and we do not have pastel de nata. We want to try something different.
Intentional.
Port wine and just spending a live chat with you guys. So
make sure you're checking the community tab because we do want to get your input on things. So you can always tell us what you think and the questions we ask, if it's another milestone or just something coming up. Definitely put your comments there and let us know what you guys want to do. What do you want to see?
Yep.
Shall we go? Shall we start with something?
We shall go.
There's a lot of comments coming in. We'll get to some. So
that's a funny one. One guy said he's unsubscribed. Thanks. Bye.
Who said that?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. All right. So let's try out. What do you want to try out? Actually,
I don't know. Let's go with these.
Okay.
Okay. First one. It's got cream in the middle and some orangey hair on top.
So orangey hair, it looks like it might be mango. There's no way to eat this in one bite without looking like a savage. So I'm gonna be a savage. What do you think?
Port?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
It's not super sweet.
Not super sweet. I think it'll go well with the first port. If you have had a white port, let us know.
I think that the cream could be sweeter. But if you don't like super sweet stuff, then this would
That's
probably
the
be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It honestly just tastes of nothing.
And it's
Right.
like yeah, paper towel. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. Cream, like a cream puff, maybe? Like a cream puff.
A cream puff,
Yeah.
yeah. A cream puff that does not have any chocolate or icing or anything like that.
Yeah, here you want some.
Not sweet at all.
Not that we need to conserve paper towels. That was a loud noise.
This is Kaylee's Cuban. Right here.
You know, we don't need a whole one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hope that's not too loud.
Cheers to you guys.
Tell us what you guys are drinking.
Yeah. So
also,
that was the whole bottle.
Also not too sweet. Yeah, It was the whole bottle. Again, it's the
tasters.
It's the fine white.
Should we get some
Yes.
questions and stuff? So people were saying hi from where they're at. Awesome.
Love that.
Raul asked if museums and music bars are open. I'm pretty sure we haven't been to a museum, but I'm pretty sure I saw that they are open. It seems like stuff as of less than a week ago have opened up without time restrictions and stuff. The only thing I think still has some restrictions are weddings and baptisms are still supposed to be, I think, at 50% capacity. So I think that something that would be a very large gathering still has some restrictions, but restaurants and stuff don't. So I'm pretty sure, I definitely know like the Harry Potter bookstore, if that's considered a museum, is open. I don't know if that's considered a museum.
Yeah.
It is an attraction.
Well,
right?
they've definitely been advertising about the museums and such on bus stops and like the big posters with different exhibitions that are going on.
I think stuff's open. Music bars, though, there's not been live music anywhere yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Yeah, definitely coming.
So people
keep
saying
rolling
hi. Yep. Christy via Eddie.
Thanks for all the congratulations. C Bliss says congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Tanya is saying hello from Minsk. Wow.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that was
how
awesome.
fun.
How long have you been in Minsk?
Well, what time is it there? It must be getting a little late there, right?
For sure.
So what are you drinking?
Danny G, nice job hitting 25K. Thank you. We appreciate it. Right here.
Yep.
Oh, answer that one. Anywhere on the golden visa.
Anywhere on the golden visa of the 50K can be split between two properties.
Yes.
You know this.
The answer is yes, it can be. It doesn't even have to just be two properties. But yes, it can be split up. It's basically a portfolio of that much. And
it's lower if you're outside of Lisbon and Porto. I think it's $350 in the golden visa. So you can get cheaper properties and several of them outside of the cities, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the answer to your one pastry. I
don't know if I'm saying right. Jesuita. Yeah. That one looks good. We see that around a lot.
Oh, and then here we have another one.
Fios de Ovos.
Fios de Ovos. I would assume that would be the yellow. No, maybe it's the powdery one.
I don't know.
Okay.
Marlis, let us know.
Yes, please. Yes, Carlos Ribeiro says pastel de feijão. So I think that this guy right here is the pastel de feijão, which will have like a white bean in it. White bean cream. Is that what you call it? Yeah.
I don't know. I've not had it. I'll let you know.
All right.
Fios de Ovos. So that must be this one. I think that one.
It looks eggy.
And that's a typical, right? This one is the Fios de Ovos. We see it everywhere. So I think that's probably quite standard. That's what I wasn't quite sure about this bakery. It has a lot of different things. So I was trying to go with a few things that I had seen at other bakeries that were typical and then others that maybe weren't. And the chocolate cover thing, I was like, yes, please.
I am pleasantly surprised that we have so many people that are geeked up about the pastries. Like we're not seeing very many questions here. It's just about the pastries. I love that. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Not as much about the port.
John says that the little bottles are cute. And indeed they are. So this
package.
This package is it feels like it's made of wood. It was $12.50 at the grocery store. I think it's maybe more a little geared towards the souvenir type of touristy market, but it fits perfectly for what we're trying to do tonight, which is try out a bunch of different ports and pastries.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily pair these with pastries per se,
Some of them can, I think, but
Yep.
others are cheese and stuff.
The first two are definitely good with desserts.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, because I think there's a little bit of a delay. So we'll choose the next one. And then you guys chime in on what you want us to eat next. We'll do what do you think? Jesuita? Because we know the name of that one.
Sure.
We'll do this one, the Jesuita now. So
Or
start chiming in on what you want the next. Or what?
never mind.
Okay.
I was going to say that I think that this wine actually pairs with chocolate, but
Oh,
don't worry about it.
that one looks good. We should leave that one to last.
Sure.
But we'll see what people say. So we'll do the Jesuita, and you guys chime in on what you want next. Here, that one's bigger. You can have that one.
Oh, I get the big one.
I'm going to take the bigger chocolate.
Of course you will. I will take the fuller wine glass.
Of course you will.
Let me show you guys this. This is Graham's Fine Ruby right there. Garaham's Fine Ruby.
Mm-hmm. Coin Farah, thanks for your comment on that person who unsubscribed. Shouldn't be here anyway.
Cheers.
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 You guys.
Cheers, you guys.
I like that one.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Not very, there's no tartness at all.
No, not at all.
Marlis is drinking a Malbec Rosé.
Nice.
We have,
Rita's drinking wine, of course.
how do you say that? Tumul 6'9"?
Tumul, yeah, 6'9". Port and cake.
Port and cake.
Mhm.
Same as us.
Oh, Hannah with her green tea and vegan chocolate pudding. Oh, interesting. Melinda's chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, fair enough. I actually do like a good chocolate milk over crushed ice.
Yeah.
So don't forget that. Where are we here?
I think we're
Good.
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Danny with Chardonnay.
You guys are great. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
This is fun.
Signing a lease in Bonfim. Caleb,
Yay!
Congrats.
Oh, bon fim.
Awesome.
Yay.
our favorite neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh man.
It's crunchy.
Crunchy. A bit dry.
Mm. I think I dropped some on the dog. He's on my lap.
It's a bit dry.
Mhm.
Okay. Tamara says drinking a Bordeaux Blanc. So
Mhm.
white Bordeaux, southwest of France. Amazing. Bought a Porto today for cooking. Says a Porto, but bought a port today for cooking. Awesome. And an update on the vaccines. Congrats. You keep moving on. We're really happy for you. Well done. Somewhat mesmerized. One of my favorite names on YouTube. 2 p.m. iced tea. It's all good. But it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So what?
10:15 here.
The Yarborough is sipping on that gin and grapefruit juice and lime from Mexico. Are we still in Mexico doing our thing, Yarboroughs?
Mm. Josh is drinking like water.
Thanks,
Like
Matt
Shamu.
Marlis. I am. That's true.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah. So I missed this right here.
Yes, 350 and number 275 in other areas. Oh, I missed that too.
I missed that question.
What Eddie's saying through Chrissy's account.
Yeah.
Okay.
No white bean in that one, in that dessert.
Okay.
Or no, maybe Marlis is saying no white bean. Different dessert that I was talking about, Marlis.
Oh, the other one.
No, it's midnight in Minsk.
Whoa. I don't drink
Don't
anything.
drink. Totally cool. I mean, you should have water.
But it's late there.
It is late. I can't find a single. Oh, wait, question. Boom. There you go. From Eddie.
I read in the Portugal news that Portugal will reach herd immunity by June. Is that what you've heard? That's ambitious. No, they're still having issues. We actually saw in the news probably 2 days ago that they were showing a bunch of elderly people waiting outside, and they were saying there's no vaccinations. So they, I think, supposedly we should get a message because we're in the system. So you get a message, and Raul,
Super sticker.
Yay!
Thanks, Raul. That's awesome.
Oh, the pretty one with the mirror. But supposedly you get a message saying it's your turn, you're up. So I'm guessing that all these people got this message, went there, and then there was some problem.
Yeah, it was a big mess with the SMS system. But I think that with herd immunity, you need to have a ton of people that have been infected. But really, I mean, that second wave did hit really badly. but we didn't have that many people infected to get herd immunity. Anyways, COVID, I don't want to say too much about COVID.
Who knows?
I'm not a doctor.
Who knows? Still lots up in the air.
Mm-hmm. John is drinking. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say Kaylee has finished her second glass. And look at that.
Oh.
John has been drinking Earl Grey tea. I haven't had a good Earl Grey in a long time. I like Earl Grey.
Yeah. It's here. But you've
it's
been
here.
getting Rooibos.
I've been getting Rooibos tea
because
I need to chill out on caffeine at times. Okay.
Looks like cheese, I think. Is that cheese?
It's not cheese.
No, it's a pastry.
We do like cheese though.
Just kind of flaky layers, I guess you could say, and it was kind of a crunchy top. Yeah.
Joyce says, if it's dry, add a sip of Exactly.
That's what I was doing. Josh was busy talking, and I was, a little bit of the dryness, a little bit of the port.
The Yarboroughs are in Mexico. The Yarboroughs have an awesome channel. You guys, if you're interested in Mexico, I mean, you're here maybe because of Portugal, but Mexico is also a really good place to retire on a really affordable budget, I think. So yeah, you check out their channel. They do a lot of fun stuff. Danny G.
Wait, Tumo asked how our weight is. How's it going with your weight?
I'll tell you what, now that's a really good question. That's a really fair question. I have noticed maybe in the past, 4 to 6 weeks, we've been getting a little crazy with pastry runs, and I put on a little weight. I don't like
Just the past 4 to 6 weeks? I think you've been doing it for months.
No, where I've put on weight though.
Oh, you put on the weight. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now the weight's going on from all those runs.
I think so.
I think I'm okay.
I think so.
I walk a lot with Sia. That's really helpful.
I walk a lot too.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm okay.
So this one is a bit raisiny. This is the that second one there.
The fine ruby.
I like it. The fine ruby.
All right.
But now we're stepping up our game and we're moving on to the late bottled vintage port. You know what it is? Actually, who is it? Tumel 69. It's not the pastries. It's the beer.
Oh, yeah. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
For whatever reason, we just got on a beer kick. We were drinking way too much beer.
Evo, you asked if we were eating just Sweeta, if I'm saying that right. Yes, that was.
Yeah, Evo.
And then Natalie, thanks for the update with how things are going. Marla's had Earl Grey and turkey.
Earl Grey's great.
Tim's drinking bourbon. Caleb's drinking vodka.
Okay, what kind of bourbon? You're up here.
I know, it jumped.
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. By the way, next time we do a live stream, we are going on StreamYard. We got it set up today, and then we realized that we couldn't link StreamYard with the YouTube thumbnail and link that we already set up. So we'll do that next time.
Yep.
We'll step up our game. Our man in Portugal, Carl Munson from Expats Portugal, helped us out and kind of showed me the ropes. So
link for Expats Portugal in the description.
Yeah, I feel kind of confident about running the show.
So what we'll probably do is a lot of you guys have asked about the video that I did with Luisa, where we talked about lots of different things that aren't really talked about in Portugal. A lot of people have been asking follow-up questions with those questions that we talked about. So we are going to try StreamYard. We're going to go live. And she and I will be talking about the questions that you guys are interested in. And we'll see how it goes with StreamYard. We're going to do that one on May 22nd. It's a Saturday. Should be about 5 p.m. here. So I think that's 12 East Coast time.
And you ladies going to go for an hour?
Probably. Yeah, we probably will go for an hour. Just answering different questions that you guys might have for either one of us. I know some people have asked about like shoe shopping and the hairdressers and what else have you seen? Schools for kids. Mm-hmm. It doesn't just have to be about mom stuff or kids stuff, but a lot of those questions have come in.
Marlos is asking about the grays.
Yeah, he's got that
that streak there. Yeah, it's my Tulsi Gabbard streak.
Or like Raul said, that one Mexican musician who has it. Raul, you have to tell us who it was again.
Yeah.
Confera, great insight. Thanks for the answers and for all you guys do. Soon I'll be one of the patrons.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'd love to have you over there.
Join that community. It's awesome.
The patrons are funding our content at the moment. They're funding some really fun stuff with the content coming up in the next 4 weeks. Really, we'll be able to get cracking on that stuff. We are actually doing, speaking of, and I saw a comment about this on another video of ours, but just wanted to let you guys know, we have started doing a series of the best 7 neighborhoods in Porto to live in. Because we're here, it makes it much easier for us to get around into the neighborhoods. We're now starting that. We have started filming it. We're trying to make sure that our format is good and it delivers a ton of information without being too long, because sometimes we can get really long-winded. But it's going to be, episodes are going to be around 10 minutes, we hope. But we hope that it's really packed with information for you guys, talking about the history, describing the neighborhood, showing you different places, the landmarks. Not necessarily from a tourist perspective. This is going to be more for living in perspective, giving you guys an idea of what metros this neighborhood is surrounded by, the eateries that you can go to, that type of thing, and the general feel of the neighborhood.
Yeah, just showing it to you guys.
It's important. Yeah.
Sea Bliss asked about how much these pastries cost. I saw that comment.
I actually don't know. I'm going to guess.
Oh, okay. So there's 10.
10 pastries.
5 different ones, but 2 of the same. You guys saw what they looked like. How much would you say?
I think it's under €5.
You want to give us something a bit more precise?
Yeah. 360.
Okay. I spent 305 on that. Yeah, so pretty good guess. So 305 on those pastries. It's quite inexpensive.
So 305 on the pastries and 1250 on the port. Now, most ports, because there are 3 nicer ports in here, but most ports you can get for under 10 a bottle, which is like a normal size bottle of wine. So 750 milliliter.
Hey, there's Rose. We just ran into you in the streets a few hours ago. Yeah. So we were walking, Josh and I were walking with Sia, and ran across Rose and Chris and just started chatting because they said they had seen us. And funny enough, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but they're staying.
Don't say where they live.
Okay, I won't do that. Rose, you can say that if you want. But how funny that we just ran into you. So thanks for being on here. We'll have to meet up, hang out.
And congrats on getting here.
Yeah. Okay.
See, if this wasn't a video, we would have just edited that out.
Yeah.
We would have edited that mistake out, put it in
bloopers for the patrons.
Put it in the blooper reel.
Yeah. All right. So we haven't really had very many people. I didn't really see.
Ask questions.
Oh no! Just say what they wanted to do next. Which pastry was next?
I haven't seen
that bean one. I think
maybe the bean one. Let's go for it.
I saw a few times. Okay.
Oh, this thing's light.
So maybe there is no bean in there. And Marlis wants to know if we had some good bacalhau.
We have.
Bacalhau.
Well, actually, I cooked some a few weeks back, and it was great.
I think I might.
It's gonna go everywhere. Here, cheers.
I got the dog though on my lap, so.
Well, he can have some too. Pincho's just down here in Kaylee's lap.
There is something in the middle.
There's something in the middle. Let me see that. It's again, it's not very sweet.
It's sweeter than that first one though.
Sweeter than the first one.
Which I like that. It's sweeter.
Very crunchy on the outside. At the end, we'll rate these for sure. I
have high hopes for the chocolate one.
It just tastes like
sugary.
That's it. Nothing super distinct. Maybe a little almond,
maybe
like almond extract or paste, or I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, Ezra Brooks bourbon. That's awesome, Caleb. That's some good stuff.
Diana's here from California.
We got a decent amount of tea drinkers.
Yeah, a lot actually.
That's right.
Oh, look at Rose. Your video helped us choose the place. Oh, it jumped.
There you go. Nope. Yep.
And it's a wonderful place for us to land. We love the neighborhood so much. Great. It is a really fun neighborhood. Now that it's awesome coming alive as well.
You're right in the center of all the action.
Who said that? Joyce. I'm planning a Portuguese themed birthday for my husband. Planning our first trip in February. Any party ideas to go with the Super Bock?
I mean, what type of party ideas are we talking?
Like food, like different things to eat. Obviously, the bacalhau is really big.
And that would
the pastel de natas for dessert. Those are really popular.
Yeah.
Soups. They really like their soups if you're going with food.
Mm-hmm.
Superboc is good. Obviously, you need Portuguese wine.
And some different Portuguese cheeses.
Yes, cheese, like some sort of little charcuterie is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrea Zant from Mississippi. Cool.
Hello, hello.
Elder's there? Okay, Elder. What do we have? Can you read that?
The Brisa de Liz from Lyra are excellent regional / confectionery sweets.
Mm-hmm.
Is the parent sweet that led to the Brazilian Kinding?
Ding, yeah.
If you go there, they tell you that.
Ah, okay, cool.
Good to know. That helps with what we're actually.
Rose is giving a shout out to Living, Liiivinge. That's the management company that we use and also the one that she used. So good stuff. Rose, we had a great experience with them, top to bottom, start to finish. Our time with them is coming to an end, though.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. What next?
Kind of, for a few months.
Andrea says that the gray makes me look distinguished.
Oh, that's nice.
That is very nice.
Maybe that's why Rose saw us on the street. I don't think you were wearing a hat earlier.
No, I was wearing a hat.
Oh.
But if you guys can't tell, that's a lot of gray. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Your mom is beautiful.
My mom's on here. My mom does have beautiful hair.
And I'm not just saying that because you're on here, Terry. Okay. Great. Melinda, great. What about hotel or hostels in Porto? Oh, that's a good question.
There are hotels and hostels.
Lots of options, actually.
We haven't actually talked about the wine, but we won't, or the port, we will in a second.
I would say one piece of advice is a lot of them will call themselves in the city center, and they're not fully in the city center.
Oh, 100% agree. You need to, you need to look on a map to see exactly where they are. Now, in saying that, Porto's not very big. So my recommendation would be to check out, it depends on your budget, but would be to check out one of the Ibis or Ibis hotels because they're priced really well. And the two that are in the city center are actually in the city center. So I want to say that they're probably between 40 and 70 euros a night, in that range. It just depends on, if you catch it on sale or not.
And I mean, you could go really high in the budget. There are 5-star hotels that are down. I would say anything that's probably in Aliados in the plaza there would be expensive, but very nice, but not necessary, I think, because everything is so walkable. So I think that would be okay to be a little further out, but just be careful when they say like city center, because there are some that are not really city center.
Yeah.
But lots of options. So just have to take a look. Marla said he paid $4 for one avocado.
That's sad.
Avocados are kind of
we have a question right here. Do we see ourselves in Porto for a few years? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
we really, really like Porto. We have kind of toyed with the idea of flying south for the winter. I say that coming from Florida.
Yeah, but I think that we would be there for like 3 months. It really depends. It depends on if we find a house here or apartment to buy that we really like one where we say, yes, we want to throw cash at that place, because it does take a lot of cash. Foreigners in general have to pay at least 30% down. So that's quite a bit of cash to put down on a property, especially in Porto. If you're looking at going to Lisbon as well, the properties aren't cheap. So even for something middle of the road is not cheap. So it's a lot of cash to tie up, essentially. And we're not Richie rich. Yeah. No. So.
But yeah, I think we'll be in Porto.
We love Porto. We survived this winter being pretty cold and as wet as like it's ever been, or not ever, but in recent history. And we feel pretty okay about it. Not necessarily that we need to fly south for the winter. It might be nice to do that. But,
I think it'll be better this coming winter because more stuff will be open. Because even some of the rain, it wouldn't rain all day, but there was nothing really to go out to. So even if the rain stopped, you could take a walk, but then that was it. So at least now that stuff will be open, you can at least when the rain stops, go to a restaurant, hang out there for a little bit. And then when the rain starts and stops again, then you can go home or something. So that I think will make it a little easier.
All right. So let's talk about this. This is bottle number 3 right here. Oh, it's getting super. like the reflection. So this is late bottled vintage right here. And I would say it is it's an adult drink. I mean, I know all these are adult beverages, but I mean it's like a real mature person's
sip drink kind of.
Yeah, I mean it's a little oakier than well, it's definitely oakier than the other two.
True.
It's not as sweet per se.
No, yeah,
still
you can
fruity.
definitely taste that oaky flavor in that one.
Yeah,
not bad.
I like it.
I think the second one's my favorite so far. That first red,
which is good because it's cheap.
That's the cheaper one.
You love the cheap stuff.
I guess that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some cross talking in here.
That's great.
Marlis, I saw you guys 7 years ago. I want to know when will I have you guys over? Back to the States. Probably not for a while.
I don't know.
Oh, look, hello from Braga. When are you going to come visit? We are planning.
We're planning
some stuff.
Yeah, we're planning some stuff.
So
hopefully we'll get up to Braga.
On that. Yeah.
I'm getting some more shout outs about my hair.
Yeah.
Just got a haircut from the Brazilian guys down the street.
€6.
€6.
Yeah.
What I mean, I hate to say what a deal because they might be watching this, but what a deal.
That's a good one.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
€6. I was thinking honestly, like I could get my haircut every week here and it would still be cheaper than getting one haircut in Singapore.
Like once a month?
A month, yeah. Not
funny.
One, but
yeah, one.
A year.
Okay. Here's a question from Annabella. Boa noite, guys. Have you tried any of these pastries? Jesuitas, ovos moles, mini eclairs. We've definitely had the mini eclairs.
I think that was the first thing we ate.
What?
Was a mini eclair, right?
Oh yeah, I guess it had the cream in the middle
and then
the orange on top. But we've had the ones with the chocolate. We've had the ones with chocolate and the nuts, and we've had the ones that have like that kind of the honey glaze in a way. Yeah. So yes, we've definitely done those. The ovos moles. I don't know what that is.
Ovos moles.
I don't know. Is that this?
I don't think it is.
Because we're gonna try that one.
I don't think it is.
Just had the Jesuita too.
I think the ovos moles is the ones that kind of look white on the outside, and on the inside there's that egg cream.
Oh, okay.
But I've not actually seen them in a shop. Granted, I've not looked hard. I usually can't get past the bola de Belém or the pastel de nata.
Yeah, Josh is always getting those. That's why I picked today.
Yeah, I sent her into the store. So
speaking of that, let's go ahead. We've got 2 left. We're going to leave the chocolate for last since no one really said anything differently. So we'll do these. It's kind of like this. I don't know for those of you who are interested.
Is it wobbly? Oh, it is kind of wobbly.
It's not super wobbly, but it is like
a little wobbly.
Goop, not goopy. How would you call that?
It's gelatinous.
Gelatinous. That's a good word for it.
Thanks. It's the word for it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, this is too sweet.
Is it really sweet?
It's really sugary. I immediately regret throwing the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh, it's kind of coconutty. I think there's like a coconut crust on the bottom.
It is coconutty. That's nice.
What's that red thing in there?
I don't know. So Melinda's saying that she got a great deal in Lisbon, a studio, sort of like an Airbnb, for $254 for 5 nights. Okay. So around $50 a night. That's not bad.
I am pleasantly surprised by that one. I would get that again.
I like the coconut.
That's like sweet and coconut. I would get that. Which I never really would have picked that, I don't think, in the past.
Marlis is asking if he can send us a wine. I think that they would reject it here in Portugal.
They would probably tax us a lot.
They would tax the crap out of it.
To get that.
Yeah, they would tax it to death because they already have a ton of wine.
They're like, why are you sending wine?
Yeah. That'd be like sending sand to the beach.
That's funny. Okay, which one's this one?
Okay. This one is the reserve port here, 6 grapes. I assume that 6 different types of grapes have been put in here. That's what you'd assume.
James
Cheers.
is having a Guinness. James is here. Cheers, James, with your Guinness.
I like the fact that John says it's important that I still have hair. That's the important thing.
That is a good thing.
Huh.
Yeah. Nice and thick. Elder, by the way, congrats on the Portuguese language challenge.
Thanks, Elder.
You were inspiring and showed that it is possible to learn a language once you're committed, engaged, and have a goal, a good cultural approach. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
And thanks for your recipes, Elder, that you've sent. We're still working
on them.
Yeah.
We're actually planning to do a little dinner thing on Saturday next week.
Next Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Some people.
You know, the Portuguese challenge was really fun. I think, like even in the middle of it when we were kind of struggling, it coming out on the other side, I felt really accomplished.
Yeah, definitely.
I felt like it's given me the confidence now to just have a go and speak to anybody.
Yeah,
I mean, you've
Josh
seen
does.
that. I just
Yeah.
I just throw out whatever.
I just listen. I'm like, okay.
I literally would just throw out whatever. And I got called out the other day for, it was at the dentist. The dentist was like, "Oh, you speak Spanish too." And I was like, "Shoot, I must have mixed something
Said something,
up."
which you did in your challenge
laughed.
too.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the challenge, Josh was speaking with a Portuguese friend, and every once in a while,
Brazilian friend who
speaks Portuguese.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, he would throw in some Spanish in there. So
It's a little.
I have to watch that video.
It's a little embarrassing, but I didn't die.
Ronald says, "Hi, Josh and Kaylee. Thanks for your videos." Thanks,
You're
Ronald.
welcome. Thanks, Ronald. Thanks for being on here.
John Drury, hey, the important thing is you still have
Yes, I
hair.
am.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you read that. Yeah, that's so true, John.
It jumped again. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Marla's saying it's an egg pudding with coconut on the bottom, the one that we just ate. I think it was good. I would actually get it again. Matthew, what is your favorite alcohol drink in the USA? I'm a big wine drinker. So it was really tough being in Singapore because wine was just expensive there. We would still get it. It was still in our normal grocery run. It was just more expensive. So I'm glad to be back here, back to Europe. I'm a wine drinker.
I think if we're talking about categories of alcohol, probably beer.
Beer. But you like whiskey too.
I do like a good whiskey.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I guess if we had to choose, it would be beer for you, wine for me.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But she drinks beer too.
I do,
and
yeah.
you drink whiskey.
Yeah.
She drinks Jack Daniels.
I did when I was younger. I haven't in a while. I would rather have beer, wine, or some sort of nice liqueur, I guess, when I want something sweet.
Okay, we've actually missed a few comments up here. Right here. Peter D. I hear a few glasses of port helps you speak Portuguese better.
Sing.
I don't know if it's actually port or if it would be. I think if a few glasses of port will help you curse like someone from Porto. I think that's what it is. Because apparently people from Porto have foul mouths. We actually haven't.
That's what we've heard. Yeah.
We haven't learned many of the Portuguese curse words. I just had a Brazilian guy teach me one of the more popular Portuguese curse words, like from Portugal.
Oh.
You want me to say it?
No.
Okay.
Keeping it family friendly. Raphael says, "Hey guys, have you visited Madeira as well? Why did you choose Porto over Lisbon?" We have not been to Madeira yet, but we are hoping to go now that things are opening up.
Kayla likes their wine.
The Madeira wine.
Yeah.
I like all of Portugal.
Like all the
Portugal
wine.
And a lot of people have asked us why Porto over Lisbon.
I'm the number one reason why Porto over Lisbon. Porto people are nicer.
Yeah. I mean, quick responses would be
in the like generalization. I keep hitting the table. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
The thing with capital cities is you get like this big city air that people have. And this, I think, happens a lot in Europe in particular. Certainly it was like that in Madrid. You'd have that. It's like that in Paris. It's like that in
London.
It's not as bad, I don't think, in London because it's so fragmented there. But people just get this kind of big city mentality. It happens in the States too, that cosmopolitan mentality. It's too rushed and everything. Here, people are chill, laid back. They'll help you out. Maybe over the past few years before the pandemic, tourism was starting to really be on the rise. And that can be kind of annoying if you're living in a city and the city gets overrun with tourists. it's a bit tough. But I think people from Porto are going to be very happy to see tourists again.
Yes.
At least in the beginning stages.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get to be too much.
Yeah.
But quick answers for that is definitely the people. It's more walkable, which I definitely like.
Cheaper,
which
I like.
Of course.
I'm cheap.
I like how there is the city, like a city center, there's a beach, and there's a river. So lots of different vibes within the different neighborhoods. I like that. Whereas I feel like Lisbon's a bit more just like beachy vibe altogether. But it depends.
Okay, this one from Annabella. Read that.
Yes, Josh, that is one is enough. Very sweet. Oh.
The last one we just
The one we had, yeah. Yeah, I would say maybe a small one is good.
I couldn't imagine having like
tough. I thought it was good. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're down here. Is that egg pudding with coconut on? It is coconut on the bottom.
Yeah, it was like a coconut crust. It was good.
And Caleb says that they do not do gelatinous.
Yeah, it was a little gelatinous. Yeah, so if that's not a texture you like,
it actually wasn't as gelatinous as like a Jello, for example.
The ultimate gelatinous.
Yeah,
product.
there wasn't like that snap to it as your teeth. Kind of.
No, they kind of just sunk in.
Yeah. It was sugary. Yeah.
Okay, just kind of rolling through.
Egg, coconut, and sugar. Ovos, coco, e açúcar. Okay, Tina, read that one. Actually, no, that's too marvelous. Sorry.
Yeah.
Caleb, there, read that one. 6 grapes.
I don't see where that is. Oh, 6 grapes at our wine bar in Fort Lauderdale back in the day. Oh, yeah. So you would have that.
6 grapes. Yeah, I've actually seen this one in the States quite a bit.
It's a fun little logo.
It is. It is.
Melinda, what if I want to send you a package? Do they get there in a decent time?
No.
And there's always the risk of it getting taxed. That is the problem that we have found. So, Melinda, just bring it with you when you move here. And then we'll meet up with you. That will be a better option. Because, shipping stuff's not the easiest here.
Oh, this is a fun one, cultural thing for Luis. Read that one.
Want to wish Kaylee an early happy Mother's Day. That is nice.
That's really nice.
And culturally, you're saying because Portugal just celebrated their Mother's Day last Sunday. And then obviously in the U.S., we have ours coming up.
And what did I get you for your Mother's Day gift?
A massage, which I'm really excited about.
And can we say how much the massage is?
Sure.
Go ahead. No,
35 euros for 90 minutes, which is great.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is.
I can hear people going, what?
Yeah, great price. So I love my massages, and so COVID has been really tough because of that. And then obviously having a newborn was always difficult as well. But now that stuff's opened up, I'm really excited to get back into that because like in Singapore, I had like a package and I would go every couple of weeks. And I know some of our viewers like the massages too, I've been told by you guys. So I will let you know how it goes. And that's probably something we'll chat about too when I talk with Luisa, because girls like to talk about massages and
getting their nails did.
Nails and hair and those little things we like to do. So we'll see how it goes.
That's funny. Oh, I jumped again. I'm so sorry.
When we started this, Josh said we were going to try to go for 30 minutes.
We couldn't even get through 5 bottles of wine in 30 minutes. We still have one more to go. And
we have that chocolate dessert, that chocolate pastry. So,
Josh is a dude. Of course, he will drink beer. Come on, Marlos. You know I drink everything. But ask me what my favorite was.
Tina's saying that Sagres is very good. We like Super Bock better.
And John says as a Kentuckian that he has to say no to Jack Daniels.
No to Jack Daniels.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. We're talking about bourbons now, aren't we, John?
Raul, are the guys in the UK able to join you in Portugal to launch your new project? Hopefully. We're working on it.
So they're going to find out more on the 17th.
Well, initially the UK said that they were going to open on the 17th. But then they've kind of been flip-flopping around. So we are tracking it to make sure that they are able to come. But are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at the next comment.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
But we're moving forward with it.
Moving forward.
So yeah, we'll do more announcements and more details to that to come, I guess. you could say.
Moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
All right. So Evo says that in Porto, curse words are commas. We use them literally when speaking. Yeah.
That's what we've heard,
that's what
actually,
we've
that
heard,
it's like
yeah.
used so often that it doesn't really have like a wow factor to it
Yeah.
anymore.
It's like not even a curse word,
Yeah.
which honestly, it probably makes sense because when we hear people talking as we pass by and there's a word or two that we don't know, it's probably those words.
Yeah.
We're like, I caught 75% of that. You know, and it's like, well, the 25 was the words we don't know because they're curse words.
Nah, it's pie for me. I just don't know 25% of the words, whether they're curse words or not. Still working on that.
Yeah. Okay. So John says that Liz sometimes does videos with a man named Leo. Yeah. So in our video, actually, we showed a screenshot of Leo's website. Leo's great. I think for me, I think Leo's kind of like the next step, because he delivers most of his content in Portuguese itself. Whereas a lot of teachers, online teachers, YouTube teachers, will be delivering the target language in English. So they'll be delivering their instruction in English, and then 10% of it's going to be in the target language. Well, Leo kind of flips that. So I think that's why Leo's the next step. Once you have your foundations, your basics down, you feeling confident, do a blend of some of the things that Liz does or some of the other teachers, but then also integrate somebody like Leo where he's speaking Portuguese most of the time. It's definitely going to be taxing on the brain. So yeah. It's like when you go into Spanish 3, right? Spanish 3 class
in high school.
You sit down and like you're all geeked up. You're like, yeah, I'm going to choose my name, and then the teacher just is only speaking in Spanish. And you're like, wait a second.
What happened to this? This is going to
Donde
be hard.
está la biblioteca? Yeah.
That's funny.
Donde es? But anyway, you guys pick up on that. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Annabella has given us some good starters, places, recommendations. All right.
Salted. Right? Salted starters. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I think actually we've been to Imperio. Confeiteria Imperio. We had pastel de nata there.
Yeah. Matthew likes the Belgian beer.
Belgian beers are good.
Yeah, have you tried? Yep. He's asking, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Hogarden was super popular in Singapore. So it was at a lot of places.
Marla doesn't understand the accent in Madeira. That's what we've heard.
Yeah, we've heard that as well. Matthew's asking, how do you make friends in Portugal? Just be cool. I mean, like, I don't want that to sound like funny. Just like,
it does sound funny. Just be cool. I don't know. Just be open to chatting with people.
Open to chat to people. You'll find people you like. You'll find people you don't like. People will find you.
Yeah, if you're at a bar or restaurant.
I think as a foreigner, it's really easy.
Yeah, I mean, people are so nice and they're interested, in chatting with you and finding out just kind of your story. So as long as you're open to putting yourself out there and just trying to meet people organically at a restaurant or bar or park, then it's doable.
Yeah, I would say it's been one of the easiest places that we've ever lived to make friends.
There are like expat meetups and stuff. I mean, obviously those have been on hold with COVID, but that stuff's getting ready to pick back up as well. So there are definitely different expat meetups or like mixed meetups. So you can find those on Facebook or different groups like that. You meet one person and they have friends and you get in a WhatsApp group or something like that. So it's pretty easy. All right.
What do you think about like in terms of difficulty in making friends compared to other countries we've lived in? I think it might be the easiest.
Yeah. Some of it's hard too, though, because this is the first place that we haven't been at like a normal job. And when you have a job, you automatically start meeting people.
That's true.
And then you meet their friends and then you can kind of go from there. So that has been different.
That's true.
So we've had to do it a bit on our own, but it's been easy on our own.
Even during COVID.
Yeah.
I think we'd probably have more friends if it wasn't because of COVID.
Probably.
COVID's no friend of mine.
All right. We're going to get to this last. Someone's asking about haircuts for ladies, I think. I just saw that.
Right here? There you go.
Andrea, looking forward to the neighborhood videos. We might not be able to visit before we move. Do they cut women's hair?
No women's haircuts.
Of course. No. Yeah, actually, right after COVID, I got my haircut too.
Yeah, so the place that I went to get my haircut, I just walked in because I saw they were open, and the lady cut my hair, and I was like, "Can my wife come and get her haircut?" Because I knew that you wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
She just had to pay $10 extra.
Yeah, well, I got it washed and conditioned.
I got it washed and conditioned.
You did?
Yeah. My €6 haircut's not washed and conditioned.
I didn't realize that you got your first one washed and conditioned.
Yes, ma'am, I did for €10.
Yeah, mine was more. But yeah, there are hairdressers all over the place. And I think that's probably a topic that Louisa and I will talk about a bit more. I've had a good experience, so I'll be interested in seeing, she's been here longer, what her experience has been. Because since my hair is long, I just don't get it cut too often. But the split ends and stuff really need to go. So that'll be an interesting topic. I think that will come up with her.
Okay, so Queen Farah, if you want to send us an email about what you are looking for with the Golden Visa, we do have some connections with different people that can get you the information you need. So send an email to info@expatseverywhere.com for that.
Yep.
Anybody who wants to know about Golden Visa, we'll try to get you in touch with the right people. So we have several people that you guys can contact, but just email us and we'll get you in touch with them.
Annabella has asked if we've gone to Palacio de Cristal. Yes.
Yep.
Several times actually. We tried to go the other day, and it's closed for renovations. I guess just for a few days.
We needed a place for Sia to like turn her loose and let her run around.
It's a good one because it's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was closed. But yeah, it's a good little or good big park actually to go to.
Caleb, yes, I can give you a referral. Bad thing is it'll be a little bit of a walk from Bonfim, but
I'm sure there are some in Bonfim that are the same price.
And these guys these barbers are great. They're so easy to practice Portuguese with. Mm. So yeah, it's cool. One of them knows English a bit, more than a bit, but yeah.
Peter, you two are very inspiring. Plan to visit Porto hopefully next year in preparation for moving in 2024. Can't wait to have a fresh pastel de nata after trying the new ones from TR.
I don't know where TR is.
All right.
But when you get here, if we're still in Porto, let us know.
We'll meet up.
First round of pastel.
Trader Joe's.
First round of pastel de natas on us.
On us, yeah. Trader Joe's TR. That makes sense.
Like PD.
Yeah.
Pingo Dos, PD. Go ahead.
Okay. Tamara, what the first thing I do when arriving in Lisbon is get a mani-pedi, €24. Yes. Versus 80 in France. We'll check out massages soon. Yeah. I walked by a place actually near the Crystal Palace Gardens a couple weeks ago, and they said that they were doing a special for manicures for €3. I didn't go in.
A nail?
Yeah. No, really. I know that's so cheap. €3. I was like, what? I had to see it with me, so I didn't go in. But I've kind of been sussing out prices, and stuff's really inexpensive here. I think we saw somewhere that was
cheap.
A mani and pedi for 18, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just recently. So I just haven't had a chance to go get it done. Massages top priority for me because I like pedicures, but it's been cold, so feet have been in shoes, but eventually it'll happen.
Yeah. We missed a comment from Traveler. Currently staying in Central Porto until Sunday at least. Catch up for a pastel de nata.
Yeah. Send us a message. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
email us and we'll figure something out. We'd love to meet up with you guys. So we have loads of comments, and I'm dying to try this chocolate.
Oh, okay. We don't have loads of comments left. Here we go.
I think I just scratched myself.
Oh, don't scratch yourself. Mm-hmm. Kaylee's dying to try the chocolate, so she's decided to cut herself.
So I guess I got to get my nails done.
Who cuts themselves like that?
My nails. Okay.
And Traveler says drinking scotch after Callum Ports earlier in the day down by the river. You are living it up here in Portugal, in Porto.
I'm gonna take this one.
I don't know why these look like
an animal.
An animal, yeah. It looks like a
little cartoon animal.
What animal is this? Like a hippopotamus or something?
Like a rhino.
These are heavy.
I think it's a rhino.
A rhino. These are heavy.
All right.
Is this like a chocolate pyramid?
I think it might be.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, yeah,
it's going to be really rich. And this is the last one. Oh, yeah. Nothing. That's the one. Did he call it pyramid chocolate?
I don't think so.
These are magic.
So, yeah.
Excuse me.
Cakey. Chocolate cakey.
Fudgy.
Fudgy, yeah. Fudgy. And then,
Why is that there? Over there.
You said it there. And then like a chocolate on top, like a hard chocolate on top. So if you like chocolate, this is good.
They're good. All right, we've got some questions. Where should we put questions for the chat with Kaylee? Katie. I guess that's you. And Lisa.
Come on, Cheryl.
Email us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just email us at info@expatseverywhere.com, and we'll just put them in a big form.
And it's going to be a live chat, so we'll have a chat box too that you can pop questions in as well.
Yeah. We'll make them go all night. We'll make them answer every single question. We being me and Carl. So
yeah, right. You guys will be out having a drink.
Yeah. John, completely agree about Leo speaking slowly, and it's really helpful that he does that. He's great. All
right, let's try this port. If we're going to try to be done in an hour, you got 5 minutes.
Well, I think we should get through a few more comments. Yeah, the Leitão pig, suckling pig. So we actually had from Evo Silva. We actually had a suckling pig in just outside of just outside of Madrid. It was the first time we ever had it. And then we had it again in the Philippines. So it's not too weird for us.
Or is that black pig or whatever?
That was different in Jeju.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not weird. But
all right, finally, we're getting to Tina.
Yeah.
How are the COVID restrictions now in Porto? Has tourism picked up? I'm going to answer the second part of that question. You can answer the first.
Okay.
It's really hard to tell if tourism has picked up or it's just locals have, us included, have just released the shackles and we're just out taking it to the streets. It's a beautiful thing. Like the city is alive again.
You see people with like rolly suitcases and backpacks and stuff, but it's hard to say because like when
it's not in droves.
When we moved, we looked like that, right? Moving that stuff. So we weren't tourists. We were just moving some stuff in suitcases. But yeah, it's not a ton either. But I think there are some tourists that are here. But yeah, people are out. Restrictions in Porto, they're going well. We're going through the phases very, very well. And so yeah, stuff's open. It's nice. And hopefully tourism for Americans will be open soon. There's chat about it for the summer, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Raul, what are you doing? Oh, no,
Josh.
Congrats on reaching 25K. Your channel has been so helpful when researching foreign visas, moving to Portugal. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Listen, Josh, we're really excited about this Neighborhoods of Porto series. I've got food coming out of my mouth. But we are going to get back to some more to broader content. And we're really excited about that because we think that it's just going to, we're hoping that it's going to help the next wave of people coming. So excited. Thanks for the encouragement, man.
Raul has
great
a fun
name
question.
too.
Josh. Oh, I just jumped again.
Sorry.
Nope, go down.
See it.
What will Valencia's first word in Portuguese be?
All right, in 3, we'll both answer it. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and then we say it.
Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Hola.
Okay. I didn't know if that's what you were going to say.
Everybody
says hola to
says
her.
it to her. Yeah, it has to be.
And I think that I'm hoping that she associates it soon because someone will say hola and I'll tell them, I'll say hi, wave, say hi. And then she'll go, hi, as she does.
Her first true word in English though was bye.
Bye.
And she says it a ton. And even when we're leaving the metro or someone else is leaving the metro, she'll say bye to them. I don't think that she's going to pick up ciao.
Ciao, I think it's too hard.
Too hard.
Yeah, the way your mouth works for that one. I think it's too hard. So I think hola will probably be first.
Yeah.
She's funny that with bye, she actually even when we're getting off the phone, someone's getting off the phone. She
hears
the intonation that the call is ending and she'll be in the other room and she'll go, bye.
Bye. Yeah. I'll be in this room. She'll be in the kitchen having, lunch or whatever. And she'll hear me getting off the phone and we'll say bye. It's crazy.
Yeah. But it's probably going to be hola.
Hola. Yeah. Okay. You need to eat. Vitor saying you need to eat pastéis de
Chives?
Chives? There's no, there should be a vowel there.
Chives?
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's delicious. Try it.
We'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also other barbers, according to Shanna in Bonfim.
Of course.
I don't know if there are any barbers in Bonfim.
Victor.
I'm kidding.
Victor changed it. Chavez. Okay, we'll have to try it.
Okay.
You want to explain that last port?
Yes, I'll explain the last port. I'm so sorry, guys. So we have a 10-year tawny port right here. Boom. This is obviously the fancy one, the most expensive. Let's see what it says. It's a deep amber color, orange peel, nutty aromas. I don't know. Good for warm weather. It's port. It's good anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
All right, last one.
Oh, it smells great. It does smell nutty.
Mm.
Doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It smells like pralines or pralines.
It's definitely boozier. I think out of all 5, it's the booziest.
I think you're boozy. I like it. That's good.
It tastes good, but you can definitely feel that boozy taste over like the crisp type taste or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cheryl, we got our plane tickets and our apartment. Thanks for all your help. We'll see you in July. Woohoo! Yep. Moving forward. Matthew, what is your favorite place in Porto? Ooh, that's a good question. Here, for me, if we're going to go out, the best thing is finding a place where Sia can run around safely away from cars so that I can actually sit down and hang out, as opposed to sometimes when we're like in a big square, it's okay, but then it's like surrounded by roads and everything. So we've come across a few. There's one by Clérigos Towers called Base or Base.
Bas.
Bas. Okay.
It wouldn't be Base. Wouldn't be like
Spanish.
that. Mm-hmm.
Bas. Base, if you read it in English, that is really good for her.
Everybody should go there.
It's really fun. Yeah.
Honestly, if you come to Porto when it's warm, you have to have a drink there. Mm-hmm. It is such a great environment.
Mm-hmm. Easy in Selena is like a inner courtyard area. Mm-hmm. We actually came across one the other day that's not too far from Crystal Palace when we actually tried to go there. Mm-hmm. That what was the name of that place?
Well, we'd be able to find it on the map.
I know exactly where it is. That it has a great outdoor area. Like some of the older, I guess. Okay, if you saw the episode of us when we moved places or when we did the renting locations, the different locations of places you could rent, that second one has that long garden in the back. That's like a really common thing to have in some of these buildings. So like you can walk in and people live there, or some have been converted to bars or restaurants or something. So this one had one of those where it was like kind of the restaurant was long. You went down the stairs, and then in the back it had this really long run where you could sit outside, and there was a big grass area in the back. So that was really good for her.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Other than that, I liked going to parks with Sia. What do you like to do?
That's hard. I don't think I have a favorite place.
No, there's a lot of
wherever
fun stuff.
You guys are.
Oh, that's nice. Going out to the beach is fun too. It's not too far, so there are a lot of good places.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Can we recommend any good groups for expats who want to live?
Facebook. There are.
There
are a bunch of them on Facebook that you can get in, and then I think that David from Expat Empire does meetups. They've just been on hold, so Expat Empire could be something to check. But I think Facebook is.
And honestly, depending on what your job is, if you do have a job and you start renting, or you get a subscription at a co-working space,
that's common here. Good place to network.
Or going to the posh cafes. You're going to meet expats, like without a shadow of a doubt. Times Masquerade. All right. You get $725 from Social Security, debt free, and 24,000 saved. 75. Any chance, get the D7 visa. Okay. I'm going to answer this.
Go ahead.
Because I like talking about numbers. I think that you could, but I don't think that's a great number to move to Portugal on.
$7.25?
No, because it's going to be taxed. I think it's going to be taxed on both ends.
After the Social Security will be taxed after 10 years, you mean?
No, it's going to be taxed in the U.S. and it's going to be taxed in
I thought the
Portugal.
NHR, though, meant that you didn't.
10%.
That's the new thing that started this year.
Yep.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, I don't honestly I think it'd be very difficult to live on that little of money. Like even $725, that's lower than the minimum wage.
Yeah, because I think it's 665 euro is the that's the minimum wage, but that's the requirement for the D7. But time's mass great. Send me an email at info@expatseverywhere.com and we can chat a bit more about that and numbers and recommendations that we could give for the D7.
Yeah.
If you really want to do that, because we can talk about that a bit more.
Yep. Keep going.
724. Yeah. Rita had to leave.
Bye, Rita.
Caleb, chocolate and bourbon.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It jumped to there.
Yeah.
Just saw those. Congrats. Thank you.
Thanks. Congrats on the language challenge. You guys look well. What's your favorite thing about Porto? Where's Sia? Well,
Sia's in bed.
It's 11 p.m.
It's 11 p.m. So she's in bed. Favorite thing about Porto? The people. Porto people. The
different vibes.
Yeah. Love the people here.
Cheryl. Sorry, Kaylee. Just playing wine.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay. Skipping a little bit.
No, we're at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you all tried? So Tina's asking if we've tried the salame de chocolate. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. The salami.
Oh,
yes.
I missed the desserts.
We had it last time we were here, so we haven't bought it yet. There's actually quite a lot of places that sell it, grocery stores included. We just haven't eaten it since being back.
Mm.
Yeah. They make it all over Europe, I think.
Yes, and Raul is talking about the
cider
cochinilla in
Madrid. Yeah,
and the Spanish cider. Yeah, the Spanish cider is good.
Yeah.
Andrea, I wear my hair really short. It can be hard to find someone who isn't afraid to actually cut hair.
You probably won't have a problem.
There are a lot of hairdressers here, so I would say that you could find someone that works for you. Mm-hmm. It might take some time to find the one that you're comfortable with, but they are everywhere. So I think you can find someone.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Tina says, "Thank you for answering my questions. I greatly appreciate it." You're welcome. Glad to do it.
Josh is saying, love port, but I must say I can drink vino verde like a fish. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like it, but Josh doesn't like it much. So
no, it's okay.
We don't get it often, I guess.
Like some of them, it tastes cheap.
Yeah.
And it was cheap, but it tastes cheap too.
And then Caleb's talking about the vino verde as well. In the summer, yeah, it's obviously really good in the summer when it's warm.
Yeah.
Josh agreeing. Okay, Melinda, smash the like button for us. Thanks, Melinda.
Thanks, Melinda.
always throwing that out there. Annabella, have you visited Jardins de Ceralves, Parque de Ciudad? Yes, we actually went to Parque de Ciudad. Yeah. Not long ago. It is so pretty and it's big and lots to do, and Sia can chase the geese, I guess, around there, the big ducks or whatever.
We posted a picture on our carousel on Instagram.
Yeah. It's a trek for us to get there though. So there is that. So you have to make a few hours out of it. A day. I wouldn't say a day, but like.
Yeah. For us to get there by public transportation, it's about an hour.
Yeah. On the metro. But
so
yeah, it is really nice. It's nice for picnics and everything.
Yeah. It's great.
Okay.
We have a question down here about how does Porto differ from Lisbon? We kind of answered that earlier. The people, the size of the cities are different. Porto's much smaller. Prices in terms of cost of living, it's a little cheaper, I would say, in Porto. But the people in Porto are much nicer and they're foul-mouthed. And that's fun.
That's fun. The Sounds of Portuguese. Hi, guys. First time watching a live stream. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying it. Let us know if you have any questions.
They gave us a lot of really nice encouragement in our Learning Portugal video.
Awesome.
Portuguese. I just said Learning Portugal.
And I just said awesome.
Maybe I need to learn the English.
The English. All right. I think people are getting ready to go. Louise is saying goodnight.
So guys, thank you all so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We do have a video coming out about expat taxes, not expat taxes, NHR scheme. So that's taxes here in Portugal. For those of you who sign up for NHR. What else?
That comes out this Sunday, and then we're working on the Porto neighborhood.
Wednesday, the first neighborhood drops. So we'll be dropping those every
few days.
Every few days. We'll try to get those out so we can get that whole series out to you all as soon as possible, as soon as we film it.
Yeah.
And we just thank you all so much for the support. 25K. We're not only about Portugal. We will do other content, but right now, since we're here and there's so many of you that are interested in Portugal, and we're super interested in Portugal, we're doing it.
Yep.
That's all from me.
That's all from me too.
Now let's get moving.
Bye.
Bye, guys.